First of all, I have to congratulate the coach of Mozambique. He plays a really good game. Yes, for me, as head coach of Mauritius, it's my first experience as a coach here. Well, concerning my team, I'm a bit glad because we work at least 1.5 months. I started the squad from the month of July till now. And we expect that the team from Mozambique beat us more because we are most of the players that lack experience, young teams, young players. The team consists of mainly 5 to 6 senior players and mostly under 20 and 17 players. Well, we analyze some of our weaknesses and strengths, and we will concentrate a bit more on our weaknesses, especially in terms of finishing on goal. And most of the time, sometimes we were not able to distribute good balls on the wide areas, but still we have to work on it. But I'm fully satisfied because there are some objectives that I meet, especially in the second half. I made 3 changes. Even I have a number 8 that was very powerful, was able to break the attack from Mozambique team. Well, I'm satisfied, and we have to work now for the coming games in South Africa. And I'm positive because, as I mentioned in the previous interviews, I have to start up somewhere. We have to build up a team to start somewhere, and this will help us in the future.
Yeah, definitely we couldn't ask for a better start. Firstly, just to say I'd like to coach. It's football. I mean, it was good for us to have such a performance of being an open game. A lot of emotions there through the girls' minds. It was not difficult. It was not easy for them to get into the game. You know, we went to the game completely blind about how Mauritius would present themselves into the field. But once we saw how the game plan was, we had to change a bit our game plan because we thought that we would have a team that would make us run a little bit more. That's why we had a medium block in defense, and we have to change that, try and be a bit more pressing, high in the pitch to try and get a little bit more goals, force errors from their defense, which happened, and we were lucky to create those chances and score those goals that we scored.
Yeah, exactly. From this first match, we have analyzed some of the issues, especially in the middle, where our number 6 has a tendency to be under 4 defenders behind, not keeping space between the 4 defenders and the 2 central midfielders. We will work on that, and also I will have to make some changes, especially for the wingers, and that's why I will watch the game for South Africa, for me to change some tactical aspects. But I already have something in mind. Just I will apply a bit more block defense, defending a bit in the medium, not pressing very high. It's just a way to prevent the South African team to play in the middle. Allow them opportunity to play only in the wide areas.
Yes, definitely we'll watch the 2 teams because our next 2 opponents, we have to see how they play. I mean, there's a lot we have to take into account when we watch these 2 games because we have to try and change a bit. We have to try and improve a little bit more aspects going into the second game.
Thank you.
Cheers.